Good morning. I thought we should do a get ready with me, and here is like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to do a green look today, and you just saw me use the Revolution base as my eye primer. Then I'm going to use one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. This is the beautybay Earthy. It's a large palette that contains a lot of green colors. It's absolutely stunning. I'm going to use a variety of 3 or 4 shades in this palette to create a nice gradient look. Here you just have to trust the process, because it's gonna look a bit weird until you're done. But I go in with the darkest color on the outside, and then I kind of blend a lighter color on top, and then I go in with another product. And here's a new product to my collection. This is the LH Cosmetics Sparkl in the shade Wicked. It's absolutely stunning. This is the first time I'm using it, and this goes all over my lid. Then I just go in with a darker shade on the outer part of the lid, just to kind of deepen the look out a bit, and then I'm going to take a lighter green shade and blend it on top to get a nice gradient. Going back into the palette, I'm taking a shimmer shade on the inner part of the lid to brighten the area. It's time for base products. This is the NYX Face Glue as a primer that I blend in, and then I kind of test if it has settled a bit. As I said, this is like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm having a bit of a coffee. There I'm checking if it has settled, and then I'm using one of my favorite foundations. This is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation that I apply with a sponge from Missy. Then it's time for concealer. I'm using my L'Oreal True Match concealer that I love. I find it kind of funny that I blend like a maniac and still I don't look less tired. Sometimes I contour, and today was that kind of day. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Then it's time for bronzer and blush. This is the Made by Mitchell Curve Case in the color Light. I actually love this. This is a bit more tacky than cream products, but it lasts a really long time and it looks really good. So I'm using a bronzer shade, and then I take a blush shade in this palette and use. Powder time. This is the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder that you cannot get a hold of in Sweden. I powder all over my face. Going back to the Earthy palette and taking the green shades under my eyes to get a nice cohesive look. Powder products. This is the Hourglass bronzer that I use, and then I also use a powder blush. This is the NYX Buttermelt blush, and then I go in with a highlight from Kiko that is semi-new to my collection. Brows and mascara, and here are the final look. Thank you so much for watching this Get Ready With Me, and until I make another one, bye!